Virgo. How are you? It's your Force Fairy here. Nice to see you again, Virgo. Virgo, let's take a look at what the Volare of Virgos are up to this week. Oh, let's see. This little side story. 9 of Pentacles. You've got your Independence, Virgo. And I love in this card, in your card, for some of you, you could be musicians. And you could be an independent musician. That's for some of you. And the 8 of Swords. What? And you've got yourself into a self-imposed mental prison. And I feel, I'm seeing this image, this I never noticed it before, but this is almost like a dark with Tico energy, like where it's taking over your mind, and I'm feeling about your talents, about your abilities. You're having doubts. You're getting too self-critical about what it is that you do. But here's that little hummingbird, and do you see? It's like the red. They're called ruby throat, I believe, hummingbirds around here. But it's a heart. I know it's difficult to see. I'll put it up in the editing. Really, make it big so you can really see how beautiful this little image is. And it's like, your talents, and you gotta quiet that mind, Virgo, about what it is that you're doing moving forward, because there's a lot of negative energy that feels like it's surrounding your thoughts. Yeah. 8 of Cups. And we got the 8 of Swords. So this is diving deep. And do you see how you've got that light? You've got that light right there to dive deep into your emotions. Oh, again, that hurt, Virgo. That 3 of Swords. There is some hurt that you are diving deep into, leaving all of those empty cups behind and only taking your own cup. All right, bottom of the deck, 10 of Swords, and releasing it. 10 of Swords, releasing the pain, releasing the hurt, releasing the betrayal, releasing how many times people in your life, at work, your friends, frenemies is what my daughter calls them. Enemies that pretend that they're friends are frenemies. With that 10 of Swords in your deck in particular, it's releasing all of that, releasing it. When you dive deep divers, who is that says that? He's a content creator. Oh, I think his last name is Smart. He's a beautiful content creator. And I think his name starts with an R. Is it Robert? No. I'll find out and put it in the description box below. But he calls his subs, the people who watch his videos, deep divers. Oh, what's his name? It starts with an R. Every time I see that 8 of Cups, I think of him. Because that's diving deep into your subconscious, into your feelings, into that which has hurt you. And right underneath that was the 3 of Swords. To release it with the 10 of Swords, which is beautiful, especially in your deck. I love your deck. I wish... Oh, there it is. 4 of Wands. Home. Could be moving. I'm really feeling, especially with this movement, I'm feeling like you're moving, or you're thinking about moving, or you want to move. There's something about movement with this 4 of Wands. The energy that crosses this is the 2 of Swords, having to make a tough decision. It could be regarding love. It could be regarding a job or moving for another job while you still are working at the current job, that you have to make the movement. And there's a tough decision that has to be made with those 2 swords. Your higher self, 3 of Wands. The Three of Wands is about looking out into the future, into the vastness of your future, of what it holds, of how you can make the best of the decisions that you have to make, that you've had made. I find it very interesting that she is crossing her heart, but the heart is outside. Interesting. Almost tied to a string. Does someone have your heart? I find that interesting now that I'm looking at it this way. And that's the energy that crosses you being able to make a decision. Focus and foundation, Virgo. Patience. Patience with this process of really, as we saw in the little side story, diving deep into your emotions, into your emotional state, really finding that what it means to be able to release and to move forward with the Three of Wands. In the past, to 10 of Cups. Beautiful. This is beautiful. I almost said 2 of Cups. This is the 10. Beautiful energy. Beautiful energy, this 10 of Cups. Let's see what's in the future. 9 of Swords. Worry. Are you worried about the state of the 10 of Cups? I almost feel like you want to take this 10 of Cups somewhere else. You want to take it to a beautiful new place where it can grow, where it can really, you can really put a lot of your energy, thoughts, efforts, love into. But there's something holding like your heart by that string. All right, how you see yourself, Virgo? Ace of Wands, brand new beginning, and a brand new passionate beginning, which I'm feeling with this 4 of Wands, and it could be a move. How other people see you, yeah, see, we saw that in the side story. They see you as very hurt, heartbroken, about something. About something. Hope or fear. There's that heart. Someone's got your heart by the string. And is it the devil? Is it fear? Is this 10 of Cups real? Look at that. It's a beautiful devil. I do have to say. Like, it's just stunning. Because the imagery is that of he's not even touching the heart. It's with your thoughts, the 9 of Swords, with your worry. It's the devil putting worry in about a tough decision. And if it has to do with moving, what does that mean? What is the fear? Can you see that little heart? I see it now here and here. Interesting. And the potential outcome. And there it is. And I thought this was the 2. I almost said the 2 of Cups. And there it is. Oh my goodness, Virgo. Virgo, you could be dealing with a Capricorn right here that has your heart for some of you. 2 of Cups, and there's the heart on that string. I've never noticed this before, so this is really, and other people see you as heartbroken, Virgo. That which you might not see underneath the deck. 6 of Pentacles, equal give and take, generosity. And yet, in this deck, in your deck, there's not 3 images. There's not the individual with the scale and the money and the 2 sort of, I don't want to call them beggars, but the 2 have-nots and the one that has. You are putting your time, effort, your pentacles, your values into something that you are growing right there. And there's just one individual, that's you. So you might not see, Virgo, that you are investing in yourself, in your time, your effort, in yourself, which is good. Is this what this 2 of Swords has to do with? The tough decision to put time into yourself, into your education, into your business, into your home, into something that is just for you, but others will benefit from. Interesting. And that's what you might not see. So, Four of Wands. I really feel like a move. There is a... Because the Four of Wands is a celebratory card, right? But when I see these leaping... So they're almost like gazelles, but they have these horns almost like unicorns, but they very much remind me of gazelles. Of course, in your deck, a lot of these animals are I'm going to say mystical, beings, right? Because there's a lot of fairies and mermaids, and they're just mystical. That's why I love this deck so much. And yet it's combined with like swans, birds, fish that are in this world. So it's a deck that really sways between the real 3D world and a fantasy, like a mystical world. This guy keeps hearing mystical. All right. So I feel like this is a move. Four of Wands. So you could be moving. First card out, and the responsibilities. Oh, I'm going to put this here. Are you moving away from the responsibilities that you're worried about for some of you? Because it's right beside this Nine of Swords. And the Ten of Cups. And taking a leap of faith with the Fool card. Beautiful, Virgo. Look at this. You are really making a move. And it could be a physical move with your, like where you're going to live, but you are taking a leap of faith with, and I'm hearing also, Virgo's taking a risk. This is risky, whatever this is, and you're really looking out into the world, and again, it very much with this image feels like you're ready to take that leap of faith with that Fool, because it's always off of like a high cliff in the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith decks, right? So this, I want to go up here next, Seven of Pentacles. What you have worked at, and again, it's the background of this Fool. What it is that you've worked for, what it is that you've planted. For a lot of you, it's really about planting. You could be moving from the city out into the country. I'm hearing a ranch. For some of you, you're getting sort of out of corporate and into farming. And it's for yourself, for your family. Putting money into the land for some of you. Three of Wands. There's that Page of Pentacles. And it's a new, fresh learning and practical application. What you've learned, you are applying. Interesting. But this responsibility, this Ten of Wands, it doesn't feel heavy. It feels like, yep, you have a lot of responsibilities, but you're willing to take them on. Okay. Temperance, patience with the Seven of Cups. These are dreams. Being patient with, and again, right above or right below this Seven of Pentacles, this is making what you love, your dreams, what you put a lot of love into, taking that leap of faith, that risk with your money. And being patient for the returns is what I'm hearing. Yeah, you're not doing anything right now. And I really feel that you're resting this worrisome mind of yours, really finding a way to quiet the mind and rest while things are growing. Okay, Ten of Cups in the recent past. The Magician. You've manifested this beautiful relationship. And the Two of Wands, and making plans. So in the recent past, you made plans, making plans to put, I'm hearing, to put your money where your mouth is. Interesting. And to take that leap of faith with the Fool, to really, and it feels like you're moving, you're releasing something, there's something brand new with that Page of Pentacles. That you've made a lot of plans. And I believe when it clarifies this Ten of Cups, you have support. You have a lot of love, a lot of family support, a relationship, because there's, again, only two individuals just like in the Two of Cups here, that you're manifesting and planning and putting something. And again, with the planning is right behind this Fool card, right behind something that is almost like, it feels like it's ready to go, ready to be launched. But you're worried about it here in the Nine of Swords. Look at that, the King of Swords. What are you worried about? Are these the details? And I'm hearing the legalities, again with that Libra energy, the getting everything, all the ducks in a row. You're worried about if you've done everything right, if you've got all your T's crossed, your I's dotted. And again, you're curious. These two pages are really about starting something new. It's very fresh energy, but then there's this, and oh, I see the king, the responsibilities all fall on this King of Swords energy. I see, these are the legalities, these are reading through the documents. This is if you've made deals, whether it be through the house, in the housing market, like you could be selling a home, buying a home. This King of Swords is really taking on a lot of these responsibilities, where you've got this other sort of beautiful, fresh energy that's attached to this Fool. About curiosity. What's going to happen when? This is very interesting. Okay, Ace of Wands. That's how you see yourself. Brand new start. And it's with a smaller group with that Three of Pentacles. It's a brand new passionate start with the Ace of Wands. This is something that really just gets you excited. And it's with a smaller group. And it could be with a lover, as we got the Two of Cups here. See, and the strength, this is Leo energy, but the strength, this is also strength of character, also strength. I'm hearing integrity, to have the strength to really go through whether it be contracts, and with that King of Swords, it's very contractual. It feels like contracts, and reading through the documents and making sure that everything is there's no worries. You can release. Okay, I was worried about that. Yep, that's in the contract. I was worried about that. Yep, that's in the contract. And so it's the responsibility to go through all of this paperwork is what I'm feeling for you, Virgo, with this in the near future. Other people see you as the Three of Swords. Very interesting. King of Cups is what clarifies this Three of Swords. And the right above the Strength card. Interesting. Again, with the King of Swords and the King of Cups, this is really balancing out your head and heart, but on a very mature king level. So you've gone through the stages of the pages, of the knights, of even the queens, and to get to this king, this is very masculine energy. And it feels very secure. So it's like the King of Cups is taking care of that broken heart. The King of Cups is really, I want to say, analyzing the situations, the pain. Let's get one more out. The Seven of, and defending. Very interesting, defending or being defensive about this Three of Swords, being defensive about going through this pain, being defensive about healing this, about there's a defensiveness about just leave me alone. Like this is how other people see you, Virgo. Just leave me alone. Let me heal. Let me go through this. Let me work out the kinks. Let me go through the contracts. I keep hearing the contracts. And these contracts could be breaking your heart for some of you, right? The Devil is right above that Three of Swords. That's a hope under fear. And you see that? He's holding that heart. Four of Cups is right above the King of Cups, which again, for me is stability, but it's also really being bored with even the idea of love, where it's handed to you and you're just like, no. The Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands. Interestingly enough, the Queen of Wands is really speaking to me about building your confidence up after this Three of Swords, of not really listening. Like, the devil has your heart. In this image, the devil has your heart. Is this your love for yourself that you're ignoring, that you're not feeling it? You're not feeling yourself. You're not loving the way you look. You're not loving the way you're again, that energy of confidence in yourself. And yet it's right above this Seven of Wands, defending against those. Like, just leave it to me. My heart is it needs some work right now. Interesting. So let's go to this Two of Cups. Ooh, Ten of Pentacles. Worried about the Ten of Pentacles. We've got the Ten of Cups in the recent past and the Ten of Pentacles. And emotionally leaving with that Eight of Cups. Emotionally detaching as, you know what, I'm going to switch this. And the reason being is because I think, Virgo, you are worried about, if you are in a loving relationship, the Two of Cups right here and the Ten of Cups in the recent past, your worries could very well be about detaching. Again, the King of Swords can easily detach. It's very Aquarius energy. If the Queen, if the Knight is Gemini energy, the Queen for me is Libra energy, and that King is definitely Aquarius energy. And that Aquarius energy can detach like that. Like, they really can. And so are you concerned? Worried? I'm really hearing, Virgo, let those worries go. Let them go. Because especially with this Three of Pentacles, I really feel that you could be working with someone you love, you're in a relationship with, and that you also work with this brand new idea. Having the strength to do so. We've got two kings here and a queen. So there's actually three players on the table right now, right? So the queen here, this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. The king here, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And the king here with Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So we've got players here with the Three of Pentacles. Three players, right? And it's just a matter of working together, finding the strength to really, and especially if there has been heartache, if there has been, whether it be through business, whether it be through relationships, family with the Ten of Cups here, that what it is that you are investing in and taking a leap of faith in with this Fool card, what it is, it's growing. Be patient. With the Temperance card, be patient. With the Seven of Pentacles, that which you might not see, a tough decision. This is the energy that crosses you, Virgo. What is that tough decision? Is it to invest in yourself, to go solo, there's only one Fool leaping off. There's only one individual here. Ooh, that's for you to know, Virgo. Interesting. I see 22. I see 77. I see 44. We got some doubles. And I got 777 here too. All right, let's do the doubles. 22. Wow. 22, Virgo. You are at a crucial point on your journey, which will help you understand the relationships. Yeah, we talked about that with the Three of Pentacles and the King of Cups. And we got the Two of Cups right here. With your will help you understand your relationships and spiritual assignments that will support your growth. All right. I see 44. Let's do 44. 44. Your guardian angel is wrapping you in a cloak of loving protection. You are safe, Virgo. Just know that. You are safe. 77. Prepare for the best. Good news is coming and positive changes are unfolding. That makes me want to go to 777. No, they're telling me do the rest first. All right. 410. I see 410 and 810. Let's do those ones. And we'll get into 777. Oh, 34 first? All right. 34. 34. You're being connected to universal masters for inspiration and insights that will guide you on your journey. Trust in your feelings. And the King of Cups does trust his feelings. The King of Cups knows what's fake and what's real. The King of Cups really can feel into. So, how other people see you is that you do actually trust in your feelings. Okay, so that's very interesting, and having the strength to do so, and maybe to express your feelings. That's the other thing. Let's do 410 and then 810, and then we'll end off with 777. So any numbers that you see on my table, Virgo, that I do not read aloud, those are personal messages for you. Get your book and take a look. If you do not have an Angel Numbers book, go to the description box below, click on a link, and grab yourself a book for all future reads. 410. You are being reminded to be clear about your intentions. God is always listening and will respond if your will aligns with divine law. 810. Let's go to 810 because I see that one too. 810. God is supporting you on your journey to a sense of connectedness and purpose. Beautiful. And it flanks that 2 of Cups. So 777. 777. Last one I see. Your magic and manifesting abilities are increasing at this time. Tap into your inner superpowers and release your magic into the world, Virgo. And that's what I see for you. And I'm sure I'll see you again. Take care from your forest fairy. Bye for now.